Steph Curry scored 10 of his 26 points during the final 7 minutes of the fourth quarter last night in a 106-103 win over the Jazz. It was the Warriors' NBA record 19th straight win to start the season. Congratulations to them. Stephen A., how impressed were you by Curry's performance last night?
Well, he was held in relative check for the first 3 quarters, had about 16 points through the first 3 quarters. Utah is one of those rare teams. They've got talent, they've got length and athleticism, and more importantly, they're comfortable playing small ball against the Warriors, which most teams in the NBA simply can't say. Derek Favors looked good last night. Gordon Hayward showed up. You got Rodney Hood had a decent performance, although he missed a couple of shots late to seal the deal. But Steph Curry stepped it up in the last 6 minutes with 10 points, including that big-time three-pointer on the left wing. I mean, you just looked at him and you just said, this brother's money. When it counts most, he doesn't shy away from the pressure, and he's a marksman. And forget about him missing free throws. That's simply not going to happen. So, again, when you look at it, you marvel at his greatness. But also, I got to take a moment to give a lot of the other Warriors credits. Draymond Green is having a really, really good year, considering the fact that he just signed for over $80 million. He's averaging about 13 points a game. More like 10 to 7 rebounds. I mean, he's doing some good things. He's active defensively as well. He takes on the tough assignments. He bangs, he rebounds. They're great at trapping. They've got speed on defense. Iguodala and Klay Thompson and those boys, they're doing their thing. I think right now, though, Steph Curry is simply on another level. And when we were going back, Skip, to what we were talking about with Kevin Durant, one of the things that I'm able to look at Kevin Durant and say, where's the chip? We want the ring. You have to remember, even though the Golden State Warriors have the requisite parts around them, Kevin Durant ain't playing with any scrubs. He's got Russell Westbrook. He's got Serge Ibaka and these boys. And more importantly, he can shoot from the perimeter as well. So the way the game has changed, facilitating better perimeter play, because you can't touch guys the way that you can touch them, and you can't get as physical with them the way that you used to. If Steph Curry can go out there and boogie on you and do some things from the perimeter, why can't a dude about 9 inches taller with a 7'6" wingspan who can pull up from 30 and is accustomed to averaging close to 30 do the same exact thing? Steph Curry is a champion because he is special and has shown up when it counts most. And we got to give him credit for that.
I'd say we give him nothing but credit. In fact, I'm running out of credit superlatives. I don't know what else to say about Steph Curry, because last year's MVP is on his way to winning Most Improved Player and another MVP, which means he's going to be a whole lot. The reigning MVP is going to be a whole lot better and win another MVP. Stephen A., we're talking about a 6'3" kid, not a great leaper. I don't think he'll ever participate in the slam dunk contest because it looks like he has to work a little bit to dunk the basketball. He can dunk, but he has to work a little bit. He is dominating the National Basketball Association. As you pointed out, he didn't have a great night until it was time. So we've seen these explosions, these 25-point quarters from him. But last night, we didn't see that until 6 minutes remained, when he comes in and ties it with a 3. And then with 1:46 left, he pulls off a 22-foot step-back jumper, not a 3, a 2, to tie the score again. And Stephen A., the move was unfair. It should be outlawed. It's unstoppable. I'm like, that's just too good. You can't guard that. And then he comes back with 52 seconds left, and I think it's the one you're referring to. He hits another bomb from the left wing that puts him up 3, and then he tacks on a couple of free throws. No big deal. 10 points last 6 minutes. Wow. I know it was just Utah, but as you point out, it was at Utah. Utah was maxing out, man. This was their playoff game, and they came close until Steph said, "No, not in your house, not in anybody's house. I'm going to take this game over." So I don't know what else. I've never seen anything like what the 6'3" Steph Curry is doing to the game right now.
Without question. And I think that because of his style of play, like you pointed out, how he has to work to dunk, how he plays below the rim, how he's comfortable shooting from beyond 18, 19, 21 feet. I think when you see him do that, it puts more pressure on the Kevin Durant's of the world and others, even a Carmelo Anthony to a lesser degree. Others, people who can shoot the basketball. It's applying pressure to them because we're looking at him and we're saying, how is it that these guys are NBA champions? We know Klay Thompson could play.
Yeah.
But this same Golden State Warriors team lost in Game 7 in the first round to the Los Angeles Clippers the year before last.
Yeah.
This same Golden State Warriors team had a guy in Andre Iguodala who was talented as an athlete, but he wasn't considered somebody who knocked your socks off. Harrison Barnes could play, but he was no star. Draymond Green was a utility player, very versatile and could give you a multitude of things, but considered to be somewhat limited. How in God's name do these guys go small and are able to be as unstoppable as they have been? It is because of Steph Curry.
That's right.
So if Steph Curry can do that, how come a Kevin Durant can't?
I don't know.
That's
It's a good
what
question.
we're going to be looking at.
Yep.
That's what we're going to be. That's what we're going to be looking at. We know again, Kevin Durant's one of the top 3 players in the world. Okay, and he's shooting 52% from the field, 47% from three-point range, and averaging 28. Those are Steph Curry numbers.
Okay.
And he's got Ibaka and Russell Westbrook.
Let me throw out one
We
other
can
name.
see.
Why can't Carmelo Anthony do that? Carmelo?
Well, I agree with you. Well, I don't. Because the reason I didn't bring up Carmelo ad nauseum, I mentioned him, but Robin Lopez, Kristaps Porzingis.
Now, don't say that sarcastically. That's not fair. You don't deserve that.
No. Wait a minute. I ended my boycott. I went to the Knicks game Friday, actually enjoyed myself, got interviewed, gave Porzingis props. I even took a moment to give Phil Jackson some props. Yeah, I even took a moment. Now I even took a moment to give Phil Jackson some props. But the New York Knicks are not the Oklahoma City Thunder. There's no Russell Westbrook playing with Carmelo Anthony. There's no Serge Ibaka playing with Carmelo Anthony. Robin Lopez ain't Enes Kanter. And by the way, waiters can ball. So let's not forget him. You got some ball players on Oklahoma City. Just like you got ball players. The supporting cast that Kevin Durant, let me ask you this question. The supporting cast that Kevin Durant has in Oklahoma City, is that not equal to the supporting cast that Steph Curry has in Golden State?
I could make a case it's better.
I can make the case it's at least. I can make the case it's at least even, which is why I picked Oklahoma City to get to the finals.
Okay.
What you gonna do?
Okay.
Steph's got his ring. Kevin Durant, where's yours?
By the way,
that's what we're waiting
real
to
quick,
see.
You got interviewed by whom on Friday night?
You know what? I don't even remember. I did like 3
You
of them.
don't remember.
He
I
gets
really
interviewed
don't.
all the time.
I really don't. People walk up and, they represent one organization after another. I'm like, yeah, what you want?
Listen, real
walking
quick,
around.
before we go to break, Skip, I was really disappointed because I wanted to get Stephen A. certain jersey for Christmas, and they're sold out. So it's unfortunate because he could have worn it.
I know what that jersey
to the
is
Knicks
now.
Stephen A.,
Molly,
I miss you.
Molly, I love you dearly,
Yep.
but I don't trust you with a Christmas gift as a jersey. It'll be something I don't like.
I'll make sure that we all open them on First Take.
Okay.
All right. Let's move on. Ryan Clark is here, and we've got something to get into with him. Of course, his alma mater, we know, LSU, Leonard Fournette, originally the front runner, no longer. It's Alabama's Derrick Henry. We'll discuss the Heisman Watch after the break. Keep your chin up, buddy.